and welcome to another Whittaker fitness video with me, Craig. So in today's video I just wanted to briefly touch on and discuss programming for your workouts. So just some of the positives and things you need to look out for when you're buying or creating a program for yourself. So one of the biggest things is making sure the program that you have is in line with your goals. It's very important to look at if you're wanting to build muscle and that's your goal, that your program goes alongside that. Same as if you're looking to cut weight, that your program is built and has that in mind. One of the most important things when getting a program is that it's sustainable to what you can do, but also that you buy into it, that you believe in it and you trust the process of the program. If you don't trust the process of the program, then you can divert off track very easily, and that will cause you to stop following the program in general, which then makes the program irrelevant or void. So there's just some things. Make sure the program is goal orientated to you and you trust in the program or the process of what the program can deliver. Be that a 6, 8 or 12 week program, or maybe even longer, you need to trust that the process will get you to where you want to be at that point. Also, if it's within your goals, you need to make sure that it's realistic to what you can achieve within the time. So a 12-week program isn't going to change your body composition to the finished article, but it is going to make you progress to the next level, where you can then get the next program to progress onto where you want to be after that next 12-week period. So just keeping that in mind, I just wanted to talk about some of the pros about having a program when you're going into the gym. So it can be literally from the small thing of lack of motivation, having a program, knowing what you need to go into the gym and get done, and then you can leave. So having that written down, you know you can literally go, right, cool, this is what I need to do, this is where I'm at, I'm going to do this, I'm going. That way, even if you're not feeling motivated or very up for the gym that day, you know what's there, you know what you need to do, you can get in and get out, and it helps on those days where you're not motivated and you're not really feeling going to the gym. So that's one side it can help. One of the most important things it can help is it can stop you from overtraining. So a good program will tell you to either work to a certain RPE, which is a rate of perceived exertion. So it's on a scale of 1 to 10, so out of 10, how hard should you be working? So you get programs that work on that, or you can get programs that work to a percentage of your 1 rep max. So either way, these programs can help you, and they tell you what you're lifting on what day and how many reps. So you won't go in and go all out on chest day on one day or a push day and feel too sore that you can't recover and do your next push workout. So that's really important, that they keep you grounded. That's why you need to trust in the process of it. So you don't think, oh, well, this was a bit light this day, and go too far ahead of your program and end up not being able to complete your next big push day, as an example. The biggest thing is the structure to your workouts. So you know you're going in, you're doing this on this day, this on this day, and it creates that a slight structure and regime. So you know what you're doing on which day, and you know what's coming, so you can prepare yourself mentally and get yourself in the right frame to do that workout on that day. So one of the biggest things that we're trying to avoid is burnout within the workouts. So a good program will help you warm up into what you're lifting or what you're supposed to be doing on that day, and then hopefully cool you back down at the end of it. That being said, some programs will push you towards the end. If that's what your program says and you trust the system, it will get you to where you need to be. So one of the big things I love about my programs is the fact that it will have a deload week, which is hard for me, as someone who likes to lift heavy, to sometimes stick to, but knowing that my program will work and get me to where I want to go, I will take that deload week, I will lift lighter, and I will let my muscles and my body rest and repair itself, ready to go into normal lifting the week after the deload week. So there's just a slight example of how I have to trust my program, even though some weeks I have to reduce the weight, even though that's not something I'm regularly used to doing. But this will avoid me from burning out, so that I can carry on lifting and I will make it injury-free to the end of my program, ready to move on to the next progression and carry on. So when having a program and entering a gym, it does make it a lot more effective to be in and out of the gym. Your program will be written for a set amount of time or a set amount of set periods you'll be in the gym. So you're not there wandering around, resting too long, looking a bit like a lost puppy because you don't know what you're doing on that day, which could also demotivate you if you're just wandering around the gym like, oh, do I do this, do this? This being said, if you're using your program within an occupied gym, or a gym that's usually quite busy, be prepared to adapt your program and move things around. Just so, like, say you went into a gym, there's only 2 benches, but the first thing on your program is to bench press. Just be aware that you might have to move on to the next part or adapt that exercise, maybe come back to it or do something slightly different. So just because your program is written for you to do exactly what it says on that day, doesn't mean you have to take it as gospel. You can move it around and find a different exercise or come back to that and train that a bit later. Now the perks of if it's an at-home workout is the equipment's there, you're the only one there, you're using it. But I find if you're doing an at-home workout and there's no program or there's nothing to follow, it can be a bit demotivating if you have to think of and work out as you're going along. It can slightly slip you off the rails, become a bit tedious while you're trying to do that. So if you've got your program in hand, you go, right, this is what I'm doing today, this is the stuff I need, get it done, you know, bish bash bosh, workout's done, you're complete, carry on with the day, feeling great because you've completed that workout, ready for the next one. So as I said, today's video was just briefly touch on the importance of having a program when entering the gym or looking towards achieving a goal. A decent program and goal alignment will help you progress along the way. But this being said, it does go hand in hand with a good diet to complement everything you're doing. As I always say, you can't out-train a bad diet. And if you start to out-train your bad diet, it then becomes a good diet, because you're out-training it, it's working with your lifestyle. Okay, so just a quick video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.